Okay, the next step in making our French fries, French fried potatoes, is we're going to heat up our oil. We're going to drain the water out of our potatoes. I've already drained the water out of the potatoes, and I'm using a salad spinner to use centrifugal force to spin some of the water off of potatoes. So just spin them around inside the spinner. You can also put them inside of a towel like this. Put them inside and pull the corners up, and you can spin them like this. If you don't have a salad spinner, you get most of the water off of the potatoes, and then put your potatoes on a towel, and you're gonna use a couple of towels and dry them off. Dry off the potatoes so you can put them in the hot oil when the hot oil's ready. So you're just going to dry them off like that. Now the secret to making good French fries is to have your oil at about 200 degrees, which is
Celsius or Fahrenheit?
That is 200 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't have a thermometer to tell what temperature that is. So what I do is I'll throw a piece of potato in there, and I want to be able to keep the piece of potato in there for about 5 minutes, so that you'll see a lot of boiling action. You'll see a lot of water vapor coming out of the potato, but the potato won't brown. And this is very important to make good French fries. You have to fry them twice. So you have to put the potatoes that you've dried off in the hot oil and fry them for 5 minutes and have water vapor coming out of them. It'll be lots of bubbles. And this gets the water vapor out of them. And then you take them out of the oil and let them sit until they cool completely off. And then you fry them the second time at 350 degrees, a normal frying temperature that will brown them. But you have to fry your French fries 2 times or they'll be soggy and gross. Okay? So I have to wait for my oil to heat up. I'm going to get more oil in there. I reuse my frying oil so I don't ever waste any of it. After I get done frying stuff, I let it cool off and put it in jars. And I'm going to need a little more than that, so I'm going to put some fresh oil in too. You don't want to get this too full, because if you get it too full when you put your potatoes in there and they start to boil, they start to steam, it'll come up over the top of the pan and it's very dangerous. This is probably a pretty dangerous way to make French fries with this pan that is this shallow. You should try to get a pan that is taller, like maybe this one, but this one's so big in diameter, it's so big around, that it takes a whole bunch of oil to make a batch of French fries. So I use this one because I don't have to use so much oil. So for now, I'm going to let this oil heat up till it gets ready. I'm going to finish drying off my French fries in the towels so that they're ready to put in the fryer oil. These are the potatoes that I sliced up and soaked in water for 2 hours, and they feel different than when I just cut them. They don't feel slimy and slippery, and so I know they're going to fry really nice and have a really nice crispy texture on the outside. Okay, that's all for right now, and I'll check in later when they're done.